Hey everyone, Cheapo Dad here, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but in this video I'm going to have to tell you why this Thanksgiving is probably going to be the most expensive Thanksgiving in history. We start right now. Hey everyone, if you want to get in, be a member of the Cheapo Elite and help the channel, then take advantage of this offer from Webull. Right now, they're going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open an account and fund it with any amount, even down to 1 penny. It does not get any easier than that. Talk about not leaving money on the table. Let's get back to it. The first culprit is the one you're probably thinking of, which is this insane inflation. If you've been to the grocery store lately, you've seen the prices of things be completely insane. I saw 1.5 dozen eggs for $8 the other day. It's brutal out there. For most families, the turkey is the star of the show, and unfortunately, that's probably going to be your most single expensive item this year for a couple of reasons. Now we're looking at an excerpt from an article from farmbureau.org. I will leave a link in the description if you want to go ahead and check out that whole thing for yourself. But as you can see here, in September, the price of turkey hit a record $6.70 a pound. That's 112% higher than the same time in 2021 when prices were $3.16 a pound, and in 2020 they were around $2 a pound. So it's crazy. Now, that means if you are wanting to buy a 20-pound chicken for your family, you're going to pay $134 for that turkey. And if you're in a place where they have tax, that's going to be even worse. Retail food prices were up 11.4% in August compared to the same time last year. So, unfortunately, there's no way around it. We're in for a little bit of pain, everyone. But there's one other factor contributing to this. Now, the farmers are obviously charging more, and we can be like, oh, well, they're just being greedy, but it's not. I mean, think about it. They're a victim to inflation just like the rest of us. They've got to pay for equipment, fertilizer, labor. They've got to deal with all of that stuff. And so, unfortunately, the cost has to be passed on to us because they want to stay in business. Now, here's the other thing. This is from an article from Forbes, and I will leave a link to the article for that as well. You may not have heard about this, but there's a really bad case of the bird flu going around this year. At the end of August, 180,000 turkeys were infected with avian flu, and they had to be killed. This particular batch was for Hormel's Jenny O brand. You've probably heard of the Jenny O turkey. But overall this year, the bird flu has killed 44 million birds, including 4.5 million turkeys, with about 2.5% of the total U.S. turkey population. In addition to that, the U.S. Department of Agriculture is saying there's recent data showing an alarming low level of turkeys in cold storage. So not only are the turkeys going to be more expensive, but they're going to be really difficult to find. So what I suggest you do is do not wait. Don't look for a deal. And I know this is a cardinal sin coming from the Cheapo Dad, but the longer you wait, the less likely you're going to be to even have a turkey. And if that's something you want for your family at Thanksgiving, I want you to be able to do that. So I really suggest you go around and pick up a turkey as quickly as you can. Outside of that, I suggest that you really research. Don't just go to your favorite store. I know for me personally, I like going to Fry's, or Kroger is the brand. I'm going to do a lot of research couponing. I'm going to check the ads, and I'm going to see who has the best prices for the things that I want to get for my family this Thanksgiving, and I really think you should do the same. All right, that's going to do it for this one, everyone. Thank you so much for watching the video to the very end. Please subscribe to the channel if you think I've earned that. Share the video with someone who you think this would be useful for. Like the video, leave me a comment. Have you seen any turkeys out there? Have you seen crazy prices at the stores? Let me know what you think. As always, don't forget, don't leave money on the table. I'll see you next time.